this. So thank you guys so much for taking some time away from your families this evening. It means so much to me. My name's Kristen Wyatt. I have been with this company now for 3 years, and we are actually just coming off of the biggest event of the year. We just came back from Dallas, Texas, where there were thousands of us gathering together and hearing some insane announcements that I could not be more excited for. And so I wanted to share a little bit about myself and about this company with you guys. I'm going to pull up some slides actually, just so that I can show you some pictures of the products here in just a second. But a little bit about me first. So my name is Kristen Wyatt. I have been with this company, I said, for 3 years, but I actually came from traditional business. So if any of you have ever owned and operated your own like brick and mortar type business, you understand it's like your baby. You pour your blood, sweat, and tears into that thing. By the way, it's because of the event that my voice sounds like this. I would like to say I have this like raspy, sexy voice thing going on. I do not. I'm actually just sounding like I'm squealing all the time because I was like, what? Like screaming at the at the event so much, and then training on stage, and I was nervous, and it was bad combo. Anyways, moving on. That's why I sound like this. But coming from traditional business, guys, I worked so hard. And even after I sold my company, my husband and I were working so many hours coming to and from. We'd be like, hi, bye in the hallway. That was our marriage. Okay. This is Dwayne, by the way. We've been married almost a decade this year. And if I'm being completely honest, I was kind of skeptical about this industry, about this type of business. And it's really because I was working so hard, and I would, come home from a long day, a long week, and open my computer. I felt like everyone and their mom was like selling me something, right? And I'd kind of roll my eyes and like joke with my husband, like, get a real job. Like, I know it sounds horrible. I'm like obviously eating my words now because this is my full-time job, but that's genuinely how I felt. I was very ignorant, very uneducated. I didn't know any better. And then I had kids. Okay. And as you guys know, kids screw everything up in a good way. Mostly in a good way, right? When I got pregnant with this little cutie right here, Jude, with the red hair and the red pants, our whole world flipped upside down because we were okay having the craziness. We always loved working and we always both worked. But when you think about, okay, now what though? Our family dynamic's about to change. Who's going to see him walk for the first time? Who's going to take him to daycare? We fantasize about this idea of like both being present parents, but there was no way that was going to happen with our current situation. It just wasn't possible. And so I kind of opened my mind just a tiny, tiny bit, just to the idea of maybe researching some ideas of working from home and that sort of thing. And I kind of was shocked by what I found, to be completely honest. I just found discovering like men and women I had followed and looked up to in the business world, written books, like read their books, all that. They were the ones like validating the industry. And I'm like, what the heck have we been missing? That's when I realized how ignorant I had been. And for me, I kind of accidentally found a company. I'd been taking their products and kind of dabbled in the industry. But when I really discovered the validity of this industry, is when I really put my business hat on and looked at this company. QSciences is the name of it, by the way. I don't even think I said that yet. When I found QSciences, I had almost like a specific checklist because I had dabbled in the industry and I knew that it was legitimate, but also knew that if I was going to transition and partner with the new company and start from the beginning, that I wanted to make sure that it was a company I could align with, from their values to their product line to who the owners were, et cetera, et cetera. And so really that's just what I want to share with you guys a little bit about tonight, is why I chose to partner with this company when there are so many companies out there, and a little bit about our products and kind of what we learned over this weekend. And so we're going to have some fun. Okay. So let's dive in. So first of all, the company. Quintessential Biosciences is the long name, right? We've been around for a while, actually. Our product line was around back in the day, but since our compensation plan was written just a couple of years ago and we became the company that you see now today, we are now in over 23 countries. Okay, it's health and wellness, right? So obviously it's needed everywhere. But this number down here, right, we just got word this past weekend that it's changed. We now, instead of 700% growth since 2017, we've actually grown 1,200% since 2018. Guys, this is like a freight train that people are just like hanging on and riding the wave, right? And there's no signs of us slowing down. We quadrupled in size in 2020, and then we doubled again just the first quarter of 2021. Then just last month, This month, I mean, just a few days ago in Dallas, Texas, in a 12-hour period, we matched the entire month sales of the first event I attended a couple years ago in 12 hours. Okay. So that's the kind of momentum that we have going on right now. And me and my husband knew we wanted a ground floor option, but the fact that the products had been around, they'd been validated, we've seen this proven track record over the past couple of years now. I mean, it kind of eliminates some of that ground floor risk because now we're a company that's already into momentum. And it's because of these two gentlemen right here. These are our owners. Mr. Mark Wilson, Mr. Jake Spencer. This was big for me because I know that whoever the owners are, whoever is mentoring the entire company, even from a corporate staff perspective, that type of integrity or lack thereof is going to trickle down even into the integrity of the product line. So this was key for me. When I met Mr. Mark Wilson, me and some of my team members got to spend some quality time and a meet and greet with him over this past weekend, hearing his heart, hearing him tear up about this partnership he's found with Mr. Jake Spencer and what this company has become. What's cool about him, you guys, is he had success. He was a professional football player. He had done real estate. He wasn't needing his next big way to make money. No, he was retired and lacked fulfillment. He wanted it to matter when he woke up every single morning to make an impact on people. And that's literally how this whole thing was born. And then he brought in Mr. Jake Spencer, and him and his wife, Sarah, are very dear friends of mine. I was just actually texting him earlier today because being away from your kids, for a weekend, they have a little baby, Liv, who's 5, and my son, Jude, who's 6 years old. They're around the same age. And I know it's sometimes hard, when your kiddo's like missing you and you have to leave for work time. So I was texting them about that to check in on her earlier. They've become really good friends of mine. They've mentored me in so many areas of life, from business to finance to family, marriage, all of those things. But I got to tell you guys, what's crazy cool about them from a business perspective is they come to the plate with over a decade of experience doing basically what I'm doing right now. They built these huge teams, international teams of hundreds of thousands of people all over the world and in this industry. And that's really how they built their wealth. And so to have an owner that knows exactly what it's like day in, day out to do what I'm doing right now with my babies asleep in the other room, it's really unheard of. And just being able to be on the board of advisors and work hand in hand with these gentlemen and have a say, you can probably already tell I'm like a wee bit opinionated. I've been at the bottom of the totem pole plenty of times. I love to be able to have a voice and to try products before they come out and really be able to work in partnership with these incredible men. Okay, so let's dig into the products because this is exciting for me. I am going to be honest. When I looked at this company, it was kind of check, 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 check from a business perspective. I knew I could turn the products over to my sister, Risa, show her the labels, and she'd be able to tell me if they were A-okay because she's an integrative health coach and she has very, very high standards in supplementation and anything that she puts in her body as well as her family. And so I knew if I got the check from her and she really liked our naturopath, who I'm going to introduce you to, I was good to go, right? What I loved though is that we had a full suite of products, over 50. Don't worry, I'm not like going to bust out a 5-hour webinar right now telling you about every single one. For time's sake, I would like to. Actually, my sister would like to, let's be honest. But I won't do that to you. I'm going to give you a quick overview, but here's the thing. Men, women, kids, pets even. It's been 3 years, guys, and I have yet to have to turn someone away because we didn't have an option for them or something in their price range. Do you know how huge that is? Yes, from a business perspective, that's just smart business. You need to be able to have a multiple vertical line, but from an impact standpoint, the kind of impact that I was hoping to make isn't going to happen with one niche product line that isn't going to help you long-term, right? We wanted to have a product line that we knew we could trust that was something for everyone, right? Couple things that are my favorite. We have lots of different categories, from nutrition to full spectrum hemp to medical grade liquid collagen that just launched over the weekend. I'll tell you a little bit about, to vitamin sprays, even for people that don't love to swallow pills. And like I mentioned, even kids, pets, wellness. This is by far my favorite combo. I'll tell you a little bit about my favorites because it's called our core combo for a reason. We all kind of know the science isn't, back in the day, it used to be you think you could just eat really healthy and everything would be fine. Now they know better. Apparently our soil is so depleted, no matter how healthy you eat, even my sister's level, it doesn't matter. You're still going to lack nutrients and you still need to supplement. So people know that, but they don't always know where to start. And our vitamin Q Max, which comes in this combo, is really unique because yes, it's just a vitamin, but because of the way it's processed in fancy terms, it crosses the blood-brain barrier. And really all that that means is it's actually shown improvement for people with their mental health even. And that kind of shocked me. To be completely honest, I was like, that's gutsy for a company to not just be like, yay, an energy drink, to tackle something where people are genuinely suffering in silence, like over that. That was huge to me. And that's how really that's woven into so many more of our products. Immunity is obviously something we're talking a lot about in this core combo too. There's an anti-inflammatory, right? Inflammation is literally the silent killer, and stress too, but um, probiotic, prebiotic, everything for gut health. Like there's literally a reason they call this the core. And I'm going to tell you guys a quick fact. This combo right here is in over 87% of the monthly auto ships that the entire company orders. 87% of the people order this combo. That's not by accident. And I got to tell you, I actually got my husband to take these consistently because of these little bad boys right here. See these little packs? It's like a little AM and a PM pack. So it doesn't even come with the bottles. The bottles not lining your counter. You have the little packs. It's all pre-sorted for you. So yes, even men can take this too. No, I'm just kidding. No offense. Okay, moving on. Weight management. I wanted to give a quick shout out to these partners right here, Kimball and Stacy Jensen. They become friends of mine as well. They're partners we have at corporate. I just love that this company with this category doesn't believe in a magic pill. We have that app where you can get on-demand personalized workouts, meal plans, recipes, even accountability to chat in with your trainers. I got to tell you guys, they just rolled out this incredible challenge where you can handpick the products in all of our QFit line. We have ones that help with appetite and speeding your metabolism and meal replacement shakes and energy drink, you name it. We have so many great products. You obviously don't grow 1,200% with products that suck. That's just the truth. So I love our products in this category, but I know there's no magic pill, guys. And my husband and I, little shout out for us, we actually won the last challenge. It was so crazy. Out of thousands of people that participated, my husband and I won the challenge with 5 other couples. And we got flown out to this all expense paid vacation in this huge mansion. And it's, I swear to you, because of this app. It made it so simple for us being busy and needing to get like our own mindset kind of in check, our relationship with food. We had stuff we had to overcome straight up. And this helped so much because of our partnerships with them. So I love that they've rolled out this next challenge, and I'm really excited for everybody that's going to participate in that. Let's talk collagen really quickly before I move on from the products, because it's kind of a buzzword. We've heard a lot about collagen. And the truth of the matter is, our doctor and our naturopath formulators, our product formulators, have worked on this for over 18 months. Myself and many other leaders that are on this call have been product testing these, tasting the different options, and they finally nailed these 2 products that are unlike anything I've really been able to find. Not only is it medical grade, it's a liquid product. Absorption is king. That's big for our company, is you got to feel the difference. And guys, it just freaking tastes good. Like, can we please just not be taking something that tastes like crap every day? Yes, sorry, I said crap. Anyway, these 2 products are incredible. One of them is more of that like anti-aging type of effect. The other one is great for building muscle preservation, slimming down, that sort of thing. You guys, this is something that is unique to QSciences. It's a brand new vertical, but that's really what we're about here. We have a team that is always looking to innovate. You have to be a part of a company, especially if it's going to be at the ground floor level like we are today, that's going to continue to innovate. And that's because of this guy. You can see his credentials right here. He's the coolest guy. I was talking to him backstage this past weekend. He literally is probably surfing in California right now. He's like the coolest guy, who's cracking me up over the weekend, but he is brilliant. And he's the gatekeeper for QSciences. Nothing comes to our product line but through him. And he always makes sure that we're evolving, because new science always becomes available. So we can't just be taking the same vitamin we were taking however many years ago, right? Okay, really quickly, before I keep going, I have to introduce you guys to my friend Melinda, because she has a really cool story. She's been trying one of the products. I just made it to where you can unmute yourself, Melinda. Did it work?
Yeah, I'm
Yay!
here.
Okay, perfect. If you don't mind sharing, that would be awesome. Go for it.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to share a small part of my experience with everyone tonight. When Kristen asked me to speak about my favorite product, I literally responded with which one, because there are so many that have positively impacted my personal wellness journey. Just to let you all know, I have lost almost 70 pounds in 10 months and started on Q products in April. The reason I share that is because at the time, I was looking for supplements that would give my body all the nutritional benefits that it really needed as I continued on my weight loss journey, as well as clean, lasting energy throughout the day. I was really struggling with that. I had even had conversations with my doctor about it. And so it was after scouring the internet that I found these products. So talk about a happy accident there. And one of my favorites that I want to talk about tonight is the Q Ultra Greens. They're packed with 20 superfoods, which I find incredible. And it's amazing for my gut health. I take them every day at this point and have found ways to incorporate them into making salad dressings, smoothies. You can bake them into breads if you want. I add them to just water and drink them, but I make sure to add them into my regimen every single day. I literally have felt like my gut has taken this huge exhale since starting to include them as part of my daily regimen. And the greens also contain an antioxidant that helps reduce my inflammation, and I can feel that, honestly. And it supports my immunity too. So I truly just feel better every day having this as part of my diet.
Love it. Yay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And I'm so proud of you. I can't believe the progress that she's made before even joining Q and then finding products that kind of align. It's so cool. I got to tell you guys though, quick little shout out. She was just looking for a supplement line, but she just so happens to also be all over the leaderboard for my team out of thousands of people, because she is unapologetically sharing this with people. And it's such a simple thing to share. She just invites to these events that we have all the time. And so she's killing it. I'm so proud of you. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay, let's get back into it. I am going to wrap up here now that we're kind of past the product side. Guys, I told you I had like my business hat on when I was looking at this, right? So from a business perspective, to me, it was huge that for $40 a year, which really equals a couple $100 when people get down to it, they're going to spend that $40 for the year, but then they're going to buy the product combo that works best for them, like that core, for example, right? And that gets you your e-commerce site. That gives you your own web store, basically, where people can go to an order and it drop ships to them. It's not having to carry inventory or like selling products awkwardly out of your trunk. I don't know. I mean, you could, but not that I would recommend it. But that's huge for people to be able to get it. I'm telling you right now, that was not the price of my traditional business. I didn't even turn a profit for a year and a half. So that'll put it into perspective. But I get it. Not everybody's looking for a second stream of income either. And I love working. I know some of the leaders that are on right now, Katie and I have talked about this a lot. Like, we love our customer program because we have a whole department at QSciences Corporate that helps us retain our customers for us. They take care of them. It's not just me, myself, and I, like it was in my traditional business. They give them rewards, just like we get rewards where you can earn free products. They help them manage their orders. They get wholesale pricing, you guys, our same pricing for being just a customer. And I got to tell you, it's really cool because there's no risk involved. They can get a full refund if they don't love their products. I will say, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Katie, she's on our councils with us on the board of advisors, but I'm pretty sure at the last meeting where they talked about this, they said it was like less than half of a 1% return rate or something crazy like that. So people don't really use it a lot, but hey, it's there. So it eliminates some of the risk. Now, From a business perspective, just like I didn't go into a ton of detail about every product, I won't break down our entire compensation plan. We have a quick short video you can watch to dive more into the ways we get paid, but I'm going to make it really simple because it's a one pager. We only get paid 4 ways in this company. It makes it very simple. I already kind of broke down one of them where people can go to your e-commerce website, and if they order product like our new liquid collagen, you're going to make commission. Boom, that's easy, right? People can also go to your website, and when they decide to partner with you in this as a business with that $40 a year, like I mentioned, you're now going to start making commission off of everything that goes through their website, their orders, their customers, their friends and family, so on and so forth. And as those orders accumulate, it's like a big pot. As each individual order comes in, that's actually how you earn different ranks through the company. Those ranks and those payouts come out weekly. So you get paid weekly. And we have bonuses along the way that also pay out weekly. So the fact that I can help somebody get their investment back next Friday, I can help them turn a profit the next Friday, put something in savings the next, like, and now we're addressing the cash flow concern that so many people are feeling the pressure of. That is huge, you guys. Now, you can see right here this little black bar where it says Builder Pro. See below it how it says 3 orders, 6 orders. That's how simple we like to keep it. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm the rank of Ruby. It's a little bit further down on the scale here. This is what I got to tell you if you have some knowledge about this from a business perspective or you've been in this industry before. I love more than anything the fact that as a Ruby ambassador, I know what my check's going to be. I know what my paycheck is going to be every single week and every single month and what that looks like because we don't have average incomes here. When I say that pot of orders, I mean the pot of orders. That's every single order coming in through your entire organization. Nothing is taken out. It's every level, all levels, infinite in depth. When this clicks, and you realize the power of how this compensation plan was written by that gentleman I told you guys about that has over a decade of experience in this industry, a light bulb goes off and you won't be able to sleep at night. Knowing as a Ruby ambassador that when my team brings in around 2,000 orders on a monthly basis, that equates to $25,000 per month. If your husband is like mine, let me just speak to the women for a second. If your husband is like mine, and he has spreadsheets and they're all color coded and I don't know how to read them, homeboy needs to know what we're getting paid. The fact that I know to a T that Katie and Brooke and some of these other people that are all Ruby, we all are making the same thing because there's no averages. We know what it's going to be is extremely powerful. And the fact that I can help so many people win and get that income as quickly as next Friday has been the most fulfilling thing because I know our products work. I love hearing the stories roll in, but when I hear about somebody having some financial pressure lifted, I can't tell you what that means to me because I've been there. And that leads me to really my favorite part about our whole company and our compensation plan that was really what sealed the deal for my husband. We have something called our financial freedom movement. It's something different because I think part of what kind of turned me off, maybe when I saw people posting online all the time back in the day, was a lot of this like, look at me and my free car and my amazing house that I don't know if I can afford. It was a lot of hype that I would see, right? And our company doesn't really believe in that. We talk a lot about saving. We talk a lot about eliminating debt. And I got to tell you guys, me and my husband came to this company with not a whole lot of financial literacy. It's just the truth. We were with a previous company. We had a car, a free car we couldn't really afford. And the fact that in this company, instead of doing that, when you hit a certain point, they actually put money toward your debt instead. And when you're out of debt, like we put it toward debt once we got out of debt, now they put it toward a retirement account for us. Like, what? I had never heard of a company doing that. And this little beauty in the back right there, not this guy, love him too. He's a great guy. But the beauty in the back with the blonde hair, that's our coach, Sarah. She has taught my husband and I about taxes, credit repair, debt consolidation, investment strategy, like everything we needed to lift the financial burden and anxiousness from our home, because that's at the end of the day what this company cares about is the home and protecting that at all costs. And we really prioritize saving over spending on things that we can't afford. And when it's time, we can spend, and it's a lot more rewarding because you're doing things in the right order. So I love that every single person gets that as well. You get assigned a free financial coach when you partner with us day one. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Jessie here in just a second, but I got to tell you from a leader's perspective, how great it's been during tax season. I don't have to train my team on taxes. They have a one-on-one coach, every single person for free. given by this company to train them on things that they need to keep their financial home in order. And again, I had just never heard of something like that. So it's special to me to know my people are taken care of by corporate and that partnership. Okay, really fast before I wrap up, I want to introduce you to one last friend, Jessie. She is brand new to this company. She has flown through the ranks very quickly and is one of our kind of pioneers in the Canada marketplace. I wanted her to quickly share what her experience has been like. Can you hear me, Jessie? Are you good?
Yes, I can. Thank you so much.
Great.
So, like Kristen said, my name.
Sorry, I muted you. Try again. I meant to mute myself and I muted her. And you're done. Sorry, unmute again.
Okay. Hello. Sorry. Thanks, Kristen. So, like she said, my name is Jessie Neely. I do live in Toronto, Canada. So, it's really exciting that the market is now open here. But, anyways, I feel so honored that Kristen asked me to be on this call with you guys. I'm actually freaking out a little bit. Like I saw there's almost 300 people. So, thank you guys for coming. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that when I was first looking at this opportunity, I looked at the exact same presentation, just like this, with Kristen speaking, and I absolutely love that she has no BS, right? Like she's telling you straight and how it is, because that's how business should be, right? She's not trying to hide anything from you. She's giving it to you straight, which really resonated with me. And a little bit about myself is I am a mom of 2 children, and my son, Riley, he actually does have complex disabilities, which has been very hard for me to be able to work outside of the home. So when I was coming and looking at Q, there was a few things that I needed to be able to switch over. So I was with a previous company, and Q just kind of fit every single box for me. Like it was incredible. I have been in network marketing for about almost 8 years, and I have never came across a company ever, anything like this, like with a debt program like that. Like the FFM is amazing. I've never seen that. Like that right there is huge within itself, right? Like even if you didn't make money, which you definitely would with Q, but even if you didn't make money, that in itself is a great tool for you to have for yourself and your family to help you get out of debt and be able to save for things that you want, like a house and all that stuff. So that's incredible. But the systems put in place are super simple. I can tell you that I used to work anywhere up to like 30 hours to 60 hours a week and not get paid that much. Now I'm doing a fraction of the work and I'm going through the ranks really, really fast, like Kristen said. So I've actually double rank advanced to pro within, I think, a week and a half of being with the company, which is crazy and unheard of. Like, even though I have experience in network marketing, I have never been able to move up the ranks this fast ever. Like it's unheard of, like 2 ranks in a week and a half. And then I actually just got back from Dallas as well at the convention. And I'm obviously from Canada. So yeah, it's actually been life-changing and I cannot wait to see where this takes me. It's such a great opportunity. I'm so happy that I met Kristen.
Aw, thanks, girl. Oh my gosh. She is like totally being, by the way, very modest. She is incredible. She's about to already hit the 3rd rank in the company. She is so coachable, and I've searched for a caliber of leader, much like her for so long, and it's such an honor to be able to work with her. So I'm so proud of you. Okay, I'm going to wrap up here, guys. I am, it's perfect, actually, what you just said, Jessie. It segues perfectly to this. People ask us a lot what this looks like and what exactly it is that we do every day. We have a really simple system. To be honest, you guys, you've just seen it. Da, 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 da. Here's our system. We have events like this all the time. In fact, we have them almost every single day for the rest of September coming out of this huge event. It's very plug and play. Most likely, you guys, the person that invited you tonight hasn't had to say a whole lot this entire time. And that's how it should be, right? Because even though they probably could, and in fact, it'd probably be better than this because I just keep talking. Anyways, that's how it should be though, right? You should be able to plug and play into a very simple system to show people things without having to memorize flashcards of every single product and know exactly what you're doing right out of the gate, because then that would take so much more time, right? So here's what we're going to do. I want you, the person that invited you tonight is going to follow up with you, obviously, check in with you right after this, see how it's going. So wait for the text. Once you get connected, they're going to put you in connection with a mentor or somebody to help get your questions answered. You're going to be able to see the system unfold. People love it because they're like, oh, thank God, because I'm going to need somebody to answer my people's questions when I sign up. And that's how it works, that we lock arms with you. We have a simple onboarding process to help you get going very quickly, which is why people can get their investment back as quickly as the following week, like what you just heard Jessie talk about. I also want you to get with the person that invited you, because we have a whole new category of products yet again. Even after launching the collagen, we have a whole new category of products being released in October. It's something very special, and I want you to get with the person that invited you, say, hey, put me on your list. Put me on your VIP list. I want to hear about it. It is a terpene product. I know many of you maybe have not heard of it. This is all I'm going to tell you, is it's the really good part of really good plants. And we've been able to find a way before any other company to innovate essential oils like you've never seen it before, in a very easy, simple, extracted way that hits the bloodstream fast and you feel a difference. That product I'm holding right there in the picture has been the single-handed reason why I have not had to take any sort of pain relief medication for the past several days, because my spine is really out of whack and out of alignment. And I've been having to get a lot of help and support, and I haven't had to do anything I've had to do previous because of this product. These products work quickly. There's also one for calming. You want to know when it comes out, and we're going to talk more about it. Your friend will share more with you. There's a video they can share with you about it if you're kind of curious what we're even talking about. But either way, get on the list. It's going to blow the lid off of the industry with the category no one in the world has ever done before, starting next month. And I don't know how quickly it will be around. It's definitely a while supplies last thing. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to be on, especially sacrificing time with your friends, family, that sort of thing into the evening. It means a lot to me. And I hope I get connected with some of you guys and get to meet some of you even in person very soon one day. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great night. Bye, everyone.